There are 4 different ways that your money needs to be working if it's going to be working for you, that is to benefit you, rather than against you, that is to cause you problems. A lot of people have money working, but it's working causing them problems. I brought along some props today. This is the first one, and I don't know if you can see that direction, but it's in. Money has to come in, obviously, for it to help you. If money goes to someone else, it's not really going to help you that much. So in is the first direction, and you have to really pay attention to the money coming in. A lot of people don't. They don't really think about where the money is coming in, how the money is coming in, or how much is coming in. If I ask them, sometimes they don't even know how much money is coming in. So you really have to focus on incoming money or income. Now, most people only think of one way of earning money. The majority of people go through their whole lives and they only earn money one way. That is usually from a job. And then when they get to retirement, they usually only think of one way of earning money. That is usually from a pension or a superannuation fund. But did you know that at any time in your life, you can have multiple ways of money coming in? And we're going to talk about that more later on. For now, I just want you to understand the principle of money coming in and how it doesn't just have to be from one source. Last time I talked to you, we talked about money coming in. And this time I want to talk about the next direction that money has to take in your life for it to work for you, that is to help you, to benefit you, and not against you, that is to hurt you and cause you problems. The next direction that money needs to take is up. Don't know if you can see that, I'll come a little bit closer. Up, your money has to go up. Now see how it's blue? It's pointing to the sky. That's because money has to go up to a higher cause. You have to give your money away. Now you might say, oh Sharon, I came to you because I wanted to get more money, not because I wanted to give money away. Well, let me tell you, it is essential that your money goes up. Like any living system, the way it is created is that most of what comes in is actually useful to us, but some of it is waste. And if we hang on to it, if we try and keep it for ourselves, it will actually do us harm, it will poison us. And so if we eat very nutritious food, and we try and hang on to all of that and not produce any waste at all, we will die. Why would we die? It's not poison food that we're eating, it's very nutritious food. It's because even though something is good, it can't be maintained all for ourselves. We are designed to give out. It's the same when we breathe. We breathe in oxygen, which is beautiful and wonderful and helps us to stay alive. I think you'll agree that's a good thing. But if we try and hold our breath and just keep everything that we breathe in without exhaling at all, then we will poison ourselves with carbon monoxide. Because we need to exhale as well. Not everything that we take into our body is for us. Some of it is to keep the plant life working, is to keep our system in balance. And things that aren't good for us are good for someone else. It's the same with our money. About 10% of your money should be going to help someone else. In this way, you master your money. You are not letting money control you. You're actually giving of your money to a higher cause, to other people. If you're a church person, then I would suggest that this would be called a tithe. A tithe just means 10%. It means that you are dedicated to sending out 10% of everything that comes into you. Christians call this returning it to God because they recognize that God gave them everything and that 10% is what He asks for in return. And they know that if they give that 10%, then the other 90% is healthy and it works for them. If they try and hang on to everything, they'll always find that they're about 10% short. And you might find yourself in that position today. I'd suggest you look at it up. Are you sending up money to a higher cause? I'll bring it a little bit closer so that you can see, and that is over. Your money must be going over. And you might say, over where? Well, see how it's like a little golden arch? Your money must be going over into your future. You must be spending money today that will benefit you tomorrow. If you're not, then when you get to tomorrow, you will have financial problems. But if you spend some of the money that you get today on assuring that you have a golden future set up for you, then your life, your financial life, will go a lot better. A lot of people do the opposite of sending money over into the future, and that is getting into debt. What debt does is it says, I'm going to keep paying off things that I bought in the past. So that when I get to my future, I don't have any money there. I don't have any money now in the present because I'm still paying off things that happened way, way back in my past. That's not the way to have money working for you. That's the way to have money working against you. And if you've ever been in a lot of debt, you'll know that it's a bit like a noose around your neck. It sort of drags you back into the past. And a lot of people regret the things that they spent debt on because they know it's robbing them not only of their present, but also of their future. If you want to have wealth that lasts for generations, then you need to be spending money over into your future. Okay, we're talking about the directions that money has to take for money to work for you. That is, to benefit you, to help you, not to harm you or cause you problems when it's working against you. This is the last direction that money takes. Out. Now, this is the one that we all like. It's the spending money. It's the expenses. It's the things that we like to spend it on. And the beauty of the in, up, over and out system is that if you have spent already the up, you've given to a higher cause, you've spent already the over, you have assured your financial future, then everything that is left can be spent. It doesn't matter because you've taken care of your community, you've taken care of your spiritual duty, you've taken care of the generations of your own family to come and your future, and everything that is left can be spent right here, right now, in the present. Unless, of course, you've got debt and then you've got to spend a little bit of your out on the past. But once you get rid of that debt, all of the out is party money, and I suggest quite strongly that you spend it all that you have a party, because you don't have to save anything else because you've taken care of everything before you get to this stage. The out money, I suggest, should be about 70% of everything that comes in. Now, did you know that most people in the Western world actually spend more than they get in? The way they do that is with credit cards and with debt, or they might reduce some of the savings that they had before, but mainly it's through credit. When you dedicate yourself to only spending 70% of everything you get in, whether it's your income from your job or from a business, or whether it's a tax check or a bonus or a windfall that you receive, both birthday money, Christmas money, who knows, if you only spend 70% of that, then you will assure yourself of financial freedom because you are continually having some money left in the jar for the future.